Kevin Petit here. I'm here to tell you that this company, Autoone Insurance, is horrible. Stay away from them. If you know anybody that has it, or if you have them, get rid of them. They are out of Melville, New York, or Mineola, New York. I have a huge complaint against them, and I'm sharing it with you here because I'm raving and ranting because I'm so upset at what they did to me. It's very unfair and unjust, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. On 6/28 or June 20th, 2012, this guy, Daniel Nenenega, hit me coming very fast around a corner. And here's what happened. I was parked actually at the corner and at a meter, and a person pulled up to me in his car and he asked me was I moving or leaving, and I said yeah, I would. So I moved and I looked and I began to come out, and this guy, Daniel, hits me coming around that corner so fast. And I looked at his eyes and saw that he wasn't looking at me because he was holding his cell phone, doing something on it, and caused the accident. Because when I pulled out, I saw him come around that corner so fast, I had no time to react, so I stopped. So I'm going to show you that video that I took right on the scene.
I'm on the corner of Clifton and Crescent Drive in Beverly Hills. I was just involved in an accident. I had some people here that were witnesses. I got their address or their phone numbers. The gentleman came out very fast. I was trying to pull out, and this is what happened. He came around the corner here, made a right turn very fast, and I looked at his eyes, and he wasn't looking at me, and I just saw there's nothing I could do. Boom, he had already hit me. This is going probably about, say, 25 miles an hour, that quick around the corner. So anyway, that's what happened. Can't see, but Clifton and Crescent Drive in Beverly Hills is the intersection. So just for purposes, and then these people, they wanted the parking spot, and I said yeah, I'm on my way to work, so I moved. I was moving, and then they were going to take the spot, and so anyway, that's what happened. Alright guys, there's too much to explain here on what happened. I just want to tell you how horrible this company is, Autoone Insurance Company, and how they screwed me. I'm just going to tell you like this. I called, reported the accident to his company, my company. He called, reported it to my company. I gave my horrible, sucky ass agent named Joan Wilson, who was a senior claims representative, my story. I sent her everything, pictures, witness, everything, and offered her video. She didn't accept the video or take the video. Okay? A couple weeks go by, and I call his insurance company, Progressive, and say, hey, what's going on with the claim? And they say, well, it's your fault. Oh, what? The company said it's your fault. I'm like, no. I hang up, call my company. They say, no, Mr. Petit, your case is still open. I don't know why they're telling you that. All right. So a couple more weeks go by. I call my company again. And in the meantime, I called Joan many times. She never responded to me once. So call the company, and they say, Mr. Petit, we told you last time that it was your fault, and your company said it's 100% your fault, liability. And I said, when did this happen? They said July 10th. I was like, all right, let me call my company. Called them. They told me the same thing. I said, put your managers on the phone right now. Talk to her. Joan is on vacation, whatever. So I'm her boss, Mary. Tell her the whole story. Bottom line, I ended up getting the Department of Insurance involved because there's some bullshit, fraud crap going on here. So ended up doing that and got them involved. And this is what they told me about. It was Elizabeth Fraser, regulatory compliance specialist, who the Department of Insurance was talking to about my case. This is what she said. The above captioned matter relates to your private passenger automobile policy. This shall acknowledge receipt of your correspondence submitted August 23rd, 2012 to the California Department of Insurance regarding the accident on June 28, 2012. Our review finds that your inquiry is regarding the liability decision made on your claim. Progressive Insurance Company reported this accident to Autoone Insurance on June 29, 2012. The representative did not have details about the loss. Our adjuster contacted you on July 2nd, 2012. Yes, she did. The only time. Our notes reveal that you stated that you were at a meter parking space when you pulled out from the right side into the side of the claimant's vehicle that had the right-of-way on Crescent Street. I did not say I pulled out in front of him and that he had the right-of-way. He did not have the right-of-way because he was turning from a right, making a right onto my street from a side street called Clifton onto Crescent Drive, and he hit me because he was on his cell phone and he was going too fast and not paying attention, or he was holding his cell phone like this, not looking. The claimant, Mr. Nananega, stated that you were not paying attention and pulled out in front of him, which is bullshit lie, and that's why I sued him in small claims court, mainly for that. The police came to the scene, yet no report was taken because they don't take reports if there's no injury. Your written statement notes that the claimant's speed was approximately 30 miles per hour. Our investigation concluded that the damages to Mr. Nananega's vehicle do not reflect that speed was a factor. I did not say 30 miles an hour. Even in the video, I said 25. I said between 20 and 30 miles per hour. They had me sign a piece of paper or fill out what happened. Unfortunately, I didn't copy it because I didn't think I was going to get screwed. So I said on that paper between 20 and 30 miles per hour. I never once made that statement. And Mr. Nananega had also just completed a right-hand turn traveling straight prior to being struck as you exited the parking space. Yeah, he made a right turn. He wasn't established in on the street. And I did not strike him. He hit me. Given your own statement along with the vehicle damage, we believe our liability decision was correct. We issue payment for Mr. Nananega's damages on August 1st, 2012 in the amount of $2,232, and 65 cents. Lastly, our files reveal that you spoke with our claims representative on numerous occasions, and they explained the status of the claim as well as the liability decision based on the circumstances of the law. They did not. Every time I called them, they didn't know. Oh, it's still open. It's still pending. No one's ever sent me anything in the mail other than the initial time and so forth. So getting the Department of Insurance involved, I ended up talking to some guy who was head over all this, and he said, and I told him that I know that as an insurance company, your job is to take in more money than you shell out. And he said, yeah, that's right. That's why we ruled against you, because it's easier and it was cheaper for us to pay him than to fight him, because we'd have to pay and try to do this and that, and it just would have cost more. And I said, well, wait a minute. That screws me, because now it's on my record that it's my fault and my insurance rates go up. What the hell? And I was like, I should have if I tried to outrun the guy and he would have hit me in the back, and then he said, you should have did that, because then that would have been his fault 100%. You would have been paid and this and that. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They never called my witness. They never tried to get the phone records or anything. And then he tells me that, and I'm like, and I never knew anything. You guys never once contacted me. He said, yeah, sorry, somebody got mixed up on when they were supposed to send you out your notices and contact you. And I'm like, well, great. So I sued the guy in small claims court. And long story, go up. The plaintiff goes first, the defendant, and then the plaintiff gets the last word. I tell her about all this. I tell her that I subpoenaed his phone records. He didn't bring it. She's like, he didn't bring it? And I was like, no. He said he didn't get the subpoena and this and that. And he gets up there and says, and then I told her also, excuse me, that he was on the phone, and that's why I believe he hit me and whatever. So he gets up there, says this thing, and he said, actually, he told her, it's my, I did hit him, and I tried to stop, and there was, streak marks on the street, and he didn't deny that he was on the phone or anything. So the bottom line is this: I get a judgment in the mail. We fought this on 131-13 Beverly Hills Court. I get a judgment in the mail on Thursday, 2/7/2013, and here it says, judgment was entered as stated below on February 5th, 2013. Defendant does not owe plaintiff any money on plaintiff's case. I lost. It's a small little letter. I didn't even see it when I first opened it. So there you go. I lose. So thanks a lot, Daniel. And my whole point was to teach you a lesson. Don't hold your phone when you're driving. This is what happens, okay? I got screwed though, okay? People get hurt and killed all the time, and you know it. And to this commissioner, Elizabeth Munasugulu, who I wrote a letter today on 2/8 to please explain your decision. So we'll see what happens. But my whole point is this. My insurance company screwed me. I left them last week, thank God, because they're a bunch of freaking assholes. So stay away from this company, Autoone Insurance Company, or they go by another name, Interborough Autoone, out of New York. Actually out of Minola or Melville, New York. So anyway, that's my venting and so forth, and I'm done with this crap. Bye.